This video is brought to you by Dr. Kristen R. Bromley's Guitar Method Book Series and Online Music Academy.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kristen Bromley. Welcome to my online academy. It's so great to be here helping you with playing the guitar. In this video, I'm going to go over the keys of D major and B minor, which are relative keys. They have the exact same notes, but obviously one is a major key and it sounds major, and the other one is a minor key and it sounds minor. But they are relatives because they have the same key signature, the same notes. And then once I've gone over this key, we're going to work on the D major scale and the B minor scale that we play in first position on the guitar. And this will prepare us to read melodies in these keys, which we'll do in the next two videos that come out after we've worked on these two scales and gotten familiar with these keys. So it's going to be great. This video accompanies lesson 12 from my note reading books 1 and 2 method book. In the book, we're going to be on pages 74 and 75, working on playing the D major scale and the B minor scale. There's some reference materials there as well that help you as you are learning these. As we're playing these scales together, we're going to jam right along with the drums, so help us work those in good rhythm. It's going to be great. Let's go ahead and get started. So the key of D major and its relative key B minor, that key, we'll just talk about it as though for the moment that it's the key of D major. The key of D major has two sharps, an F sharp and a C sharp. So that means that any time that we play an F note or a C note, we're going to actually play them as F sharp and C sharp instead of F natural and C natural. The sharped version is 1 fret higher on the guitar than the natural version, and we're familiar with that. We have played accidentals before, including occasions when we've played C sharp or F sharp. But let's go ahead and take a look at where these are located on the guitar. So F sharp should be familiar to us, as we've most recently been doing reading in the key of G major, which has 1 sharp, and that's F sharp. But we have our F natural note, our low 6th string one, the one that's on the 4th string, and the one on the high string. So the F natural is at the 1st fret of the 6th string, the 3rd fret of the 4th string, and the 1st fret of that high string. So F sharp is 1 fret higher. So we have the F sharp at the 2nd fret on that low 6th string, at the 4th fret on the 4th string, and at the 2nd fret on the high string. So that's where our F sharp notes are located. C sharp, we have our C natural notes, the two that we play in first position. We've got one at the 3rd fret of the 5th string and one at the 1st fret of the 2nd string. So we take and make C sharp happen at the 4th fret of the 5th string and at the 2nd fret of the 2nd string. So that's where our C sharps are located. So if we start with the D major scale, we're going to start on the lowest D note. And you've got this written there with number 1, 2, and 3. You've got it written there on page 74. You also can see the little diagram above number 1 on the right side that shows where all the notes that are part of D major are located in first position. But what you'll see with each of these, with number 1 we do 4 plucks per note, with number 2 we do 2 plucks per note, and with number 3 we do 1 pluck per note. But what you'll notice with all of these is they start with the lowest D note that we play on the guitar, which is the open 4th string. And then they progress in scale order. So in the musical alphabetical order, they progress all the way up to the G note. So it's going to progress to the highest note in the range of first position on the guitar. Then we descend through the scale all the way down to that low E note, and then we come back to the D note. And so we'll start with 4 plucks, then we'll do 2 plucks, and we'll do 1 pluck. And we're working on alternate picking. So remember that you can anchor, take that palm part back by the wrist, and put it just on the saddle of the guitar. You don't want to mute the strings, but you can set it back there on the bridge and find a spot that doesn't actually mute the strings or palm mute the strings, but you get that nice open sound. But you can work that back there with that alternate plucking, and that helps, just alternating that plucking direction, that helps you get control by anchoring. And then over time, maybe you won't always anchor, but if you do start out by anchoring, what happens is when you come to an unanchored position, your muscles will be used to working with great technique because of all the time you spent learning to do it in anchored position. Then you can come up and do the same alternate picking without being anchored. So you kind of go back and forth. As you need to play the higher strings, you can just slide your hand up and slide it back down for the lower strings. But we'll do D first, and so we do that D note up to the G, down to the E, and back to the D. 4 plucks, 2 plucks, 1 pluck. And then we do B minor. And so the only difference with B minor is that we start on the B note at the 2nd fret of the 5th string. That's our lowest B note. We'll again play all the way up to the G, all the way down to the E and come back to the B. And with that one we do 4 plucks, then 2 plucks, then 1 pluck as well. With each one of these, we're going to do them at 2 different tempos. So we'll start at a slower tempo and then do it at a faster tempo. And as I mentioned, we'll be jamming right along with the drums. So we're going to go ahead and work through these scales together, start working on getting these notes and getting used to playing in the key of D major and B minor with the scales. And then you just need to remember that when you get to the F note and the C note, that they're going to be played as F sharp and C sharp. Otherwise, everything else is played as a natural note. So it's going to be great. Let's go ahead and play these scales together. Alright, now that we're all warmed up with the key of D major and the key of B minor, now that we're familiar with where that F sharp, where those F sharp notes are located, where those C sharp notes are located, we are totally ready to play some melodies in the key of D major, and that's what we're going to do in the next couple videos that come out. We're going to read the melodies that are here in lesson 12. We'll be jamming right along with the band, playing with that band track, so it'll be just like a fun, real jam session scenario, playing these melodies. It's going to be great. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And be sure to check out more great content. You can find more information about me and my products at KristenBromley.com. Take care.